operating system designed for simplicity and elegance. So Kali Linux, it is best for penetration testing and security auditing. So Kali Linux is favorite among the cybersecurity professionals. Also, many other operating systems are there based on cybersecurity, particularly built for cybersecurity with the better GUI interface. But Kali Linux is preferred for the penetration testing purpose. So Raspberry Pi OS is there. It's also a pure Linux-based operating system designed specifically for Raspberry Pi hardware. This distribution is lightweight and perfect for educational and some other projects, basic projects. So Linux-based operating systems extend beyond traditional desktops and servers. They can be found in various devices such as Android, embedded systems, supercomputers, and cloud services. Benefits of Linux. So, uh, the Linux operating system offers a wide variety of benefits, making it attractive choice for users and organizations alike. So basically, Linux is an open source. So Linux is free to use, modified, and and distributed. This encourages collaborations and innovations, allowing users to contribute to its development. So, and scalability and reliability. Linux is known for its exceptional stability, making it ideal for servers and applications that require uptime. Security. It is with built-in security features and frequent updates. Linux is less vulnerable to malware or viruses compared to other operating systems. So everyone prefer Linux over any of the operating systems in some of the big computers or the supercomputers or any of the servers, high performance computers. So customizability, it is like the user can tailor their Linux experience to meet their specific needs. From desktop environment to installing installed softwares, you can customize it. So they prefer. So and resource efficiency. Linux can run in older hardwares, making it excellent choice for reviving aging computers. So, why to choose Linux? After listening to the key features of Linux and the specialities of Linux, why do you think we should use Linux? Anyone?
Because of security,
I'm sorry.
it is more secure operating system as we can customize accordingly.
First of all, sir, it is open source and free to use and has a
You're
great
not
community.
clear. There's some disturbance in your voice.
Is it
Sir,
clear
can
now?
you tell something about the Garuda Linux?
Yeah.
Since it is open source, so it is less vulnerable.
Sorry. Yeah, you're not clear actually.
Since it is open source, so it has been modified more, so it is less vulnerable.
Yeah. So for the question, why do we have to use Linux? So for individuals, Linux provides a cost efficiency as it's a open source, as you guys told, and a secure alternative to uh, in operating systems. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. So for developers, the open source nature and collaborative environment where they can contribute to the projects and learn from others. So it's a as I told, it's a community driven operating system. So you can contribute like customizing the Linux, and you can contribute to the development of the Linux. So it's also developer friendly. Business benefits from Linux stability, security, and cost saving, particularly in server environments where uptime is critical. When the server goes down, if the server goes down, you can't access any of the information from which are stored in the server. So anytime the server environments will be up, so the uptime, of course, the uptime will be critical. So because of this, uh, Linux is preferred by many of the organizations and many of the systems or hardwares. Additionally, Linux compatibility with various programming languages and tools make it preferred choice among software developers and system administrators too. Someone asked about Garuda Linux. So Garuda Linux is a Linux distribution targeted towards gaming based. Uh, it's purely gaming based. Like it's targeted towards the gaming base. It is built on Arch Linux actually. As I told, when you are pro while using a Linux platform, you can go for Arch Linux. It's completely customizable according to your requirements. So when you're gaming, you need higher efficiency of performance or the processors or the support. So it's built on Arch Linux. So it's completely based on gaming thing. So in multiple desktop environments, this is the main one. The KDE Plasma version is the main one. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Not only for gaming, also it is also the Garuda Linux is also used for multimedia and some other desktops too. So after this, let's go to some practical things. So let's go on the commands of Linux. Yes, of course, Linux is a operating system. Just a minute, there's some issue in the network.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Of course, Linux is a kernel. It is like an open source. It is like a Unix open source operating system. Linux is a kernel which is derived from Debian operating system. It works on the Debian operating system, but Linux claims itself as an open source operating system. It has a complete environment of GUI and and also with the command line interface. So we can consider it as an open source community driven operating system. But of course, Linux is a kernel which uses the Debian operating system, which is under the Debian operating system. Am I clear? So basically, now we are concentrating on Kali Linux. Have you guys installed the Kali Linux in your systems?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If possible, can you guys open the system, open the Kali Linux? Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm using Live Kali. Uh, have you guys ever used Kali Linux?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
so what are all the things you have performed in Kali Linux?
Pen maps, sir. Like fire
No,
sharing.
Wireless and
I have
Network
not
scanning.
used yet.
Sorry,
No, we have not used yet.
I'm asking for some of them told they have used. So what are all the things you? What are all the actions you guys have performed in Kali Linux?
Nmap Metasploit.
I used Beef software. Just started with it.
Okay. So basically, this is the interface. I'm using Live Linux. So this is the interface of Kali Linux. Uh, Here you can find the tools which are most important for penetration testing and any of the cybersecurity activities. And everything, you'll get the tools like for information gathering, for DNS analysis. You have these many tools. You can launch these tools. Just a minute. You can launch these tools by clicking on the tools also. For example, I'm launching the Nmap. So these are the things. These are the types of scans you can perform. while you're using nmap. So other than that, you can go for the command line interface. You can go for the, you can access the root, and you can launch the tools for penetration testing purposes. Also, you'll get many other tools. So for information gathering, most commonly we use nmap. So for the searching for open ports or anything, vulnerability analysis, web application analysis, there are multiple tools for uh, each and every things we perform, each and every actions we perform. So today I'll be showing just two of the things. There is one is nmap, the network scanning, and other is wireshark. So I'll start with the nmap. So nmap is basically used for network scanning, whether the ports are open ports or it's a closed ports. So to get to know about that, we use nmap. So when you type nmap, you can see the multiple scans that you can perform. So you need a IP address for the scanning. For that, I'm using just a minute. So I'll just scan for Amazon. I'll just copy this. I'm using ID serve for this. For getting the IP address and pasting the URL here. So the query is over. So in this particular IP address, this domain is being hosted, amazon.in. So it's 108, just a minute, 108.158.58.15. So on this, I'll perform some scans to get to know about the open ports. So for the basic scan, you just need to type nmap and give the target 108 dot 158 dot.
Sir, we also want to do the same.
Uh, perform the scans simultaneously.
We don't have IDs, sir.
Okay, you can scan for the same IP address then. But your Linux should be connected to internet. How many of you are working parallelly in Linux, in Kali Linux?
Sir, you provide time to perform live.
Uh, so you guys will, just a minute. So you guys will perform the action parallel to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then let's keep the nmap and the Wireshark thing at the last. Okay. Let's finish off the commands, basic commands in the command line interface. Is it okay?
Sir, today only you tell what are the software need to download. We will do.
Uh, there's no need of any of the softwares to be downloaded. If anything, I'll post it in the group.
Okay, like ID, sir, and other things.
Yeah, you can perform for the same IP address itself, no problem.
Sir, it is not the command line is not visible.
Let's keep it at the last. Let's finish off the basic Linux commands first. Let's come to Kali Linux further. Okay.
Okay.
So some of the basic commands in Linux are ls. This is nothing but list segments. Is the interface visible? ls. It's nothing but list
Yes.
segments. Okay. So if you perform this ls command, it will give all the list of files and directories within the current working dictionary. Current working directory. Okay. So you can see desktop, documents, downloads, music, pictures, public templates, and videos. So if you come to the home, the same things are here. You can access it with the GUI interface also, and also with the command line interfaces, just like this ls. So the ls command represents list segments. If you want, you guys can note down the commands. So if you wanna view the present working directory, there's a command called pwd. So in home, I'm in Kali. So I have not opened any of the directories. If you want to change this directory, go for change directory, that is cd. I need to open documents. So documents. So you can see here, I'm currently in the document session. Okay. So present working directory. You can see I'm inside the document in the document directories. Is it clear? Is these things clear?
Yes, sir.
So the next command is like mk directory. That is nothing but make directory. If you want to create any of the directories inside uh, any of the present list of directories, you can use this mkdir, that is make directory command. So I'll just shift to documents. I'll create a directory named TechVritti. So inside document, you can see there's a directory called TechVritti. It's created. So you can also view it in the GUI interface. Inside the documents, there's a folder called TechVritti. So you can also create the folder in this way. There's a new folder in TechVritti. Also, you can view those things here. I'm sorry. This is the new thing I created just now in the graphical user interface. This was the folder I created in the command line interface. So if you want to get into this, you just give it as change directory TechVritti. So you're inside the document. You're inside the documents. Inside that, you're inside the folder called TechVritti. So inside that folder, there's nothing ls. You can't see anything. So because there's nothing inside that folder, you can view here. There's nothing inside. So by using this mkdir command, you can create the directories. Also, just a minute. So uh, for accessing the administrative or root permission, you have a command called sudo su. So by using this command, you can get access to the root uh, root permissions. Also, if you want to get some, if you want to check for any update, apt get update. So this is the command. Wait. So it's searching for the updates. Since this is a weekly version I'm using, I have not upgraded any of this. So after the finishing of all these updates, you can see what are all the new updates that have been released. So after this thing finished,
Sir, what is the command for update?
apt update. Sudo apt update. Sudo is for root permission. Apt update is for checking for updates.
So there is another option like sudo get upgrade, apt get update,
Sorry.
apt get update.
Yeah. I didn't get your question.
Like there is another option like get
Yeah, get
update. Like
update. Uh, it also performs the same kind of task actually. As you can see, these are the updates which I have not updated actually. This by using apt update, I was seeing for all the updates which has been released and I have not updated. Apt upgrade to upgrade all the files. So you can see all the upgraded files here. So it's asking whether I want to install all the things and upgrade the system. It will take a lot of time, so I'm denying. So there's a there's a command called df for disk file systems. This command is used to display the amount of disk space used and the available disk spaces. So you can see how much disk space I have utilized and how much is available. So these two are completely filled. There is zero availability of disk space here. So this also differs on the configuration. The space is the persistent space which you allocate while you are setting up the Kali Linux environment. So df is the command for disk file systems. So you can't access many of the things without the root permissions. You need the root permissions for accessing each and everything. Uh, if you are if you wanna set some if you have to set some shortcuts for the commands, you can use alias command. So as you all are aware, ls lists the directories. Okay, so this directory, I don't want to give the command as ls. I'll just give it as l. So this is clearly set actually. You need to set it as alias l is equals to uh, ls list. So I'll set it as L for ls and list. So if you give the command as ls and l, you'll be seeing the all the directories and some more information about the directories here. So it works with L also. See, I have given here ls hyphen l. I have given here just L because I have set this L command for this one, ls and hyphen l. So you can customize this command according to your requirements or how it's easy for you guys. And one more thing, if you want to get out of this sudo su, you can just exit. If you want to get out of this command prompt, you can also give exit. That's all. And for clearing the screen, the simple command like clear, this is used. And while you're writing something, you need to while in programming you use printf for printing the code which is inside the strings. You use printf, right? So to print the code as it is, you need to use echo. I'll use it as TechVritti. It will print it as TechVritti. Whatever you type inside this, it will print as it is in the echo. So there are many other commands. There is as you saw df for disk file systems. The same thing is also there as du for disk usage. You can see the disk usage here. You can see the
Sir,
disk.
sir, what
Yeah.
is the command?
Du disk usage. I'll be sharing you the PDF of all the commands. It's okay. In the group, I'll be posting it. For df, it's disk file system, and for du, it's disk usage. How much disk is getting used? So also you have the shortcuts here. If you want to get to the top of the page, you can just press Control G. I'm sorry. If you want to get to the bottom of this, capital G. So all these are the shortcuts. There is a one major command called manual command. Before coming to that, I use this top. So this command basically gives you the information of what are all the things that is been running. It's just like network monitoring. Each and everything which is being run in the background and in this operating system, like in this environment, each and every information will be here in the top command. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There are many other commands like for the process status. You can just a minute. PS for the process status. You can see the process IDs. What are the process going on? Recently, I gave this command as top. So this is going on now. This process is going on. This command is being processed. So you can see the process ID. If you wanna stop this, so I have cleared the top command, but in the background this process is being continued. So to stop this, you just need to have need to give a command like kill with the process ID. You can see the PID. This is nothing but the process ID. So I need to kill this top one. So 021. If you check for the process, it's not getting killed. Wait. This needs to get terminated. I think there's some glitch here. So this is the command line interface. There are many other commands like you can change the mode of the environment using the command called chmod, or you can change the owner of this using chown. I'll be sharing you with the examples of the commands, also with the full forms and definitions of the commands in the group. So other than this, you can continuously monitor the CPU usage here. It's completely a graphical thing, visualization thing. How much the CPU is being used. It also differs based on the configuration of your environment. How many of you have set up the environment Kali Linux? Okay. Okay. So this was some of the basic uh, commands. Next, as per the things scheduled for today, the last thing for today is finding helpful manuals and resources for Linux. So in this, wait, one more thing. There's a command called man. In this, you'll get a complete overview of all the commands, like how and the description, the synopsis, the name, and what are all the things you can do. Each and every single instructions you can get in this man command. So for example, I'm putting this man I'll go for ls. I'm sorry. So you can see uh, the command here. I'm searching for what are all the characteristics, what are all the descriptions, what are all the things, what are all the operations that this ls command can perform. So for this command, it is giving the name. What was the name? So it was ls. So list directory contents. In the same way, you can also see for pwd, present working directory, print the name of current working directory. So this is the information. This is the complete description. What are all the other commands you can attach with that? L for logical or physical. You can also give it in complete words by giving two hyphens in before that. Okay, help, versions. So each and every information is being presented here. So this is one of the major thing to learn on the commands, to get deeper knowledge, deeper understanding or deeper knowledge on the commands. You can use this manual functions. So while you're searching for this man commands, as I told, there are many of the shortcuts. If you wanna get, you can monitor it manually, or you can use B for moving one page. You can use those shortcuts. Small b for move up one page, small g for going to the beginning of the document, capital G for going to the end of the document. So I'm using capital G. So I'm at the end of the document. If I use small g, I'm at the beginning of the document. And move one page, for moving one page up, I'll just go to the last. For moving one page up, I need to go for B. It's one page up, B, another page up. So these are the shortcuts you can use in multiple times, not only while using the actions for man. You can use it for any of the purposes. When the whole thing is too big, you can go for that.
Sir, G is not working. How to do perform?
Which one?
G, small g and capital G. How to perform?
Right.
I'm If I'm pressing the key, it is just printing and it is showing the command not found.
Did you quit?
No, I'm not in that man command. Simply
Then
I'm in terminal.
in terminal,
Yes.
which command are you performing for?
Small g or capital G.
No, 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 no. For which thing you're scrolling the page?
No, I'm in terminal page. So you told now for if you press small g, you will go to the beginning, and for capital G, you will go to the
Yeah,
end.
when that works when you're not exited the thing. See, as you can see in the display, you can see this line. Press anything for continue. So in the beginning also, wait just a minute. Uh, I'm running this command. Well, I think it's gonna take time. That time you saw, na, like, do you want to continue? Yes or no? So if you want to scroll all these things, it will take time. So at this time, you can use this.
Using control G or simple G.
Not control G, just G. Capital G for coming back to the uh, end of the page.
Okay, now it's working. Thank you.
So in this manual page structure, so the structure of this manual page will be like the name at the beginning. Name, the name of the command followed by the description of it. What the command will be performing. You can see here list directory contents. It will list all the directories that are being executed there. So next, the next thing will be synopsis. The synopsis is nothing but the brief overview of how to use the command, including the command syntax and options. So here you can see something called options. So all these are options. With that ls, you can use -a or capital A for almost all the directories to be listed. For all the directories to be listed, you can use -a, or you can also use double hyphen and all, -b for escape. So all these options will be placed here while you're giving the command. So after that, you can see the whole description, a more detailed explanation of what the command does and how it works. Also, some of the options, you can see all the options, all the possible options. You can work on that, work with that command. Also, some examples. You can see the description and everything here. Also, it contains some author information, like uh, who were behind developing these things. See also Dirk Colors full document. You can search in this. If you follow the link, you can get more information about the directories here. So ls list of directory contents. So more detailed information you can get here in this gnu.org. So these are the functions of man. I'll exit this. And also, while if you want to find some helpful manuals and resources for Linux, just a minute. The Kali Linux part is over, Vivek, actually. Wasn't the commands visible? Was it the problem of only she was facing the problem, or everyone? Guys, please respond.
So it was visible.
Right now it
It
is
was
too
visible.
small.
No, right now I'm not in Kali Linux.
Earlier it was visible.
Maheshwari, I'll be posting a PDF where you can find all the information with the examples of the commands. Okay, in the group I'll be posting. You can implement those things. The same thing which I implemented here. In detailed thing I'll be posting it in the group. Okay. How many of you were not able to see the screen?
It was visible, sir.
Okay. So I'll be posting the thing in the group. Okay. You guys can practice the commands. So if you guys wanna browse yourself on some of the new commands and wanna know some more information or dive into some expertise in the man, you can find the resources online too. So you can go for this Linux documentation project. I'll start it over. Documentation project. So in this, you can find many materials related to Linux. Whatever the things you need, you can find the materials here. So if you go to guides, if you go to how to's, you can get in a plain text browse directory. So each and everything, whatever the things, whatever the particular fields you're searching for, you can find the materials here. So Linux plus Windows 95. If you click on this, you can see this is a plain text version. If you want it in PDFs, you can browse for PDF directories. The same things are there in PDF too. You can download those PDF. Uh, which was that? Okay, I'll go for this. You can see the complete information, a detailed report. Actually, these are the papers from long back. These are not recent papers, but for getting an overview, these are more than enough. None of these papers are recent papers. If you wanna search for research papers and study on your own, you should go with the recent, almost recent research papers, because technology will be getting advanced. So if you go for any of the research paper, these are not recent. This is November 2001. So, but for getting a better understanding on Linux, because Linux is, as I told, it's completely purely customizable platform. Many of them customized it according to their needs and their requirements. So getting a better understanding on the base version may help you guys to get more insights in Linux. So you can go for guides. You can see the PDFs, advanced bash scripting. So you can find many materials here. So other than this, uh, while exploring these things online, just a minute. Yeah, there's one more thing called Stack Overflow for Linux. You can search for the commands here. So there's a command called grep. So this command basically, yeah. So this command is basically for global regular expression print. So when you have any text file in some directory, you need to add some things to the some contents to the blank file, blank document. You can use this. So how to use? If you don't know any of the things how to use, you can just browse here. You'll get a lot of materials here. How to use that? What are all the uses? What are all the benefits of that? Each and everything, each and every questions, you'll get the answers here. So this is one of the thing where you can find the materials for your self study or mastering this there. So back to Kali Linux. So when while using the man command, I was using the man command that time. So you can just see what are all the. You can not only just see what are all the things here. You can also go for searching one specific thing in some directory. So currently, I don't have any of the directories, any of the files here. If you are willing to search for some other files, like you guys can note down this. There are many other commands that allows you to specify which section of the manual to search. If there's a whole manual, you need to search for as you guys saw. This is a whole manual. You need to search for some particular thing there. The manual is divided into several sessions for that itself. So is it visible clearly now? Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
So you guys can note down these sections. So user commands, which are basic commands that will be in section 1. System calls that are functions provided by kernels. So those will be in section 2. Library functions available in C library, the C programming library will be in section 3. Special files, uh, files that are saved inside dev will be in section 4. The games for section 5 and 5, no, wait, games for section 6, file formats and conventions for section 5, miscellaneous like various documentations will be at section 6. System administration commands will be in section 7. So basically I want to search for a C library now. I'll just go for the command man 3. So C library is in the section 3. These all sections informations are there in the PDF. I'll be sharing it later. I'm going for library functions. So function available in C library, that is section 3. I'm searching for what to give a printf. Printf. I'm searching for that particular thing. You can see function manual printf, that is 3, which is inside the C library. So the different names of that printf, fprintf, dprintf, sprintf. So all the names related to that, you can get the complete user manual for this if you want to search for that. So you can see all the information, all the description, detailed thing here. So this is one of the benefits of this man command, that is a manual command. So we have another half an hour. So
Sir,
let
what is three here? Like man three. What is three?
the section number. As I told, there are section numbers. So in section 1, it completely consists of user commands. Section 2 consists of system calls. Library functions. Section 3 consists of library functions. So the library functions are nothing but the functions available in C library. The C programming, what are all the libraries are installed in this. So in that library, I'm searching for printf.
Okay, how many are there? Like one, two,
There are
three.
8. If you want, you can take the screenshot. I'll just a minute. I'll write it here. have to zoom this. Is that visible?
Little zoom.
I can't zoom this here.
You can user command section. User
Wait, I'll
command.
just type it in the terminal itself. User command is for section 1. So section 2. So 6. Is it okay?
Okay, sir. Sir, what do you mean by six as games? What is it mean?
Section 6 is games, section 7, section 8. That is.
Like I didn't understand. Like games, what?
The information about the configuration or the usage.
What is the meaning of game here? Like playing game or
In the
different?
Linux environment, you'll be playing some games, right? If you have any of the games installed, you'll just get the information of those games. That's all. What are all the things? What are all the configurations that are being done in this environment for specifically for efficient gaming purposes? So those information will be displayed.
Sir, there is one more section called kernel routines.
Sorry.
There is one more section called kernel routines, ninth one.
These are just the basic things. There are many other sessions.
Okay.
Is this okay? Should I close this?
Yes.
So we are talking about the Nmap. Let's get back to Nmap. Are you guys working with me?
Yes.
So to view what are all the scans you can perform, you can just give the command as Nmap. You can see all the things, all the types of scans and the actions you can perform here. So list scans, you can give SL, SN for ping scan, PN for threat all hosts as online. So these are all the commands for performing the uh, performing the scans, network scans. So that time we were performing the network scan for Amazon.in. That was 108.158.58.51. So for that, performing a basic scan. So in the basic scan, you won't get any of the major information about the open ports. So it will scan for the first 1000 ports. That's all. Not shown. You can see here 998 filtered TCP ports, no response. The actually those ports will be active, but it won't get any response because it will be a closed port. Only the two ports you can find active and open is the port 80 and port 443, which provides the service of HTTP and HTTPS. You can't do anything using these ports actually in network scanning or in cybersecurity or in vulnerability assessments. It might be anything. If you there are many other types of scans. If you want to scan for multiple IP address, I'll give just an example of two IP address. 192.2 random IP address 168.1.1 192.168.1. Parallelly, for both of the IP address, the scan is being performed here. As this is not an like not the original IP address, you can't get anything. But this helps you to scan multiple IP address at a time. The command will be like nmap target 1 space target 2. So this will be the command. You can give two IP address and perform the scan simultaneously. So other than this, there are many other scans. Like if you want to scan for particular ports, you can see here for scanning for particular port, there's a command. Where is it? P, port ranges. From which range to what range you need to perform. For example, they have given ranging from 22. So these are all the port numbers. So I'll just perform a scan for one particular port and map. I'll scan for port number 22, port number 80, and port number 443. You guys saw that for that IP address, port 80 and port 443 were open, which were HTTP and HTTPS ports. 108 dot. So this is filtered. You can't scan for that port. Only these two ports are open, the status of the port. So by using this P and specifying the port numbers, you can scan for particular ports you're looking for while doing the penetration testing. So if you want to scan for operating, what is the operating system? Nmap capital O is the command for operating system with the same IP address 108.158.58.51. The scanning is being done. So for this IP address, what's the operating system being used? where this is active. You can also get those things. Right. I want to close. As this IP address is of the main domain, I can't find any of the vulnerabilities or any of the more information about the port, about the IP address, because uh, in the main in the main domain you can't find any of the vulnerabilities. You need to go for the subdomain things. For that, there's a particular thing called subdomain enumeration, where you scan for the whole subdomain things. Which what are all the subdomains of that Amazon.in? Like, right, I'll show you. There are many of the subdomains like this. Amazon.com, mobile phones, for mobile phones separate. There are many other subdomains on the domain. See, www.amazon.jobs. So this is a subdomain of Amazon. Okay, so this is the main domain, Amazon.in. So you can't find any of the vulnerabilities or any of the information in the main domain. You need to go for subdomain enumeration, where you will list thousands of subdomains under that particular domain, which are working under that particular domain, and you'll just filter it according to the requirements for penetration testing or finding any of the vulnerabilities you need. So if you want to scan for if you want to ping scan, so pn, not this. You can't find any of the information here. Just for performing the scan, I'm scanning these things. So here's the server information. Cloudfront.net is the same. Yeah, you can see the server information. The name of the server identified, which is hosting this IP address, is CloudFront. You can see it here. When you ping scan, you can see this cloudfront.net. This particular IP address is been hosted and maintained by this one, cloudfront.net. This was the server. You can also find more information in this ID serve itself. This is the main domain, that is amazon.in. This is the IP address. Connecting server with HTTP port. While this is connecting, it uses three-way handshake for getting to know whether the port is open or closed. So port 80, requesting for server. See, server name, each and everything, context, content length. These are just the basic information. These are the metadata of that. That's all. You can't do any of the penetration testing or perform any vulnerability assessments using this, because this is just a main domain. It's not the subdomains. You can't get into the core of that and make it shut down uh, by using these main domains. So there are many of the scans. I'll send you the commands, the whole thing, including the description of what that scan can perform with the examples I'll be sending you in the group. Perform the scans. We can't perform each and every scans here. There's many types of scans here in Nmap based on specific things which you are searching for. So this is basically for your understanding on Nmap, like how the network will be classified into open ports and closed ports. See, you can see in the basic scan. (998) filtered HTTP ports. You can't get anything there. You can, this is as this is the main domain. This is completely secure in the advanced level, so you can't get any of the informations here. And let's go to the Wireshark. You can also launch it here. Wireshark. You can also launch in the terminal. So this is Wireshark is basically a network packets capturing tool. So I've connected to the Wi-Fi. So I'm selecting this. I'll select this. I'll open one website here. So how the network packets, the network, each and every moment, some of the other things will be sent in the network package form from the system to the servers or may be received. Each and every packets will be traced and captured using this Wireshark tool. So this is the login page for this. So if when I'm browsing this, there's a network packet sent to the uh, modem where it fetches the information and gives me back the information. All the packets are being capturing here. You can see how many packets are being moved from the system. You can see the usage of the CPU. I'm browsing, so you can see here. So I'll stop this. I'll just open this page. I'll give some random credentials. So this has been captured. I'll just filter it out. So these are the HTTP. You can see this requests. 200 is nothing but uh, it's just a number I mean denoting the thing is okay. Like, yeah, I've got this thing. Accepting the things like it's open. It also refers for some open ports when you're scanning purpose. So here, login PHP. I went into login PHP. I first browse it for test PHP. I went into login, user information. Okay, okay. I submitted this. I'll just trace the packets. Follow. So you can see the information of this overall packet. So once I gave the wait. Once I gave the login credentials, once I gave the username, I pressed enter. I came to the passwords, and again I pressed enter. Each and everything is captured here. Each and every step is completely captured here. This is the metadata of that. Wait, where was that? You can see the username Pratham and password Deshik. Including my username and password is being captured here. So when you are connected to any of the Wi-Fi and some other guy is connected to the same Wi-Fi, if we log in through any this one web server, web application, the username and password and the network package can be captured in this way until and unless it's an HTTPS. This is an HTTP port, so the we captured this username and password.
Sir, can you perform again? Just we want, I
Yeah,
want to follow the steps.
yeah. I'll go with the go from the beginning. I'll just so the steps are as follows: launch the Wireshark, select the network which you are connected, start to capture the network packets, go to the login page and log in. Go back to Wireshark and stop the capturing of packets. So each and every TCP packet, HTTP package, each and every package are captured here. So I just, as I was logging in, I just need the HTTP packets. I'll just filter it out here. So I can see the final thing. I went to, I searched for that, what was that? Test PHP website. I went for login, user information. I found it. The user information I requested for, I found it. I went for login. I logged in. So this is the final network, the network packet. I'm just following it with the HTTP stream. I think it's not captured. No, the final login thing is not captured here. No. There's some issue in the network. Still, it's loading. So if you follow in the same way, you can capture the network packets. Yeah, now it's done. No, there's some error in the network thing. No, it's not capturing this time. There might be some error in the network. Yeah, there's an error in the network. It's not getting captured. Did you guys try? Anyone?
Sir, can you tell me the steps? Like first,
Steps. You need to first start capturing.
okay.
Wait. One last time, I'll do it from the beginning. Just follow the things.
Wait.
There's some issue in the network. So first, launch the Wireshark. So select the network. Here you can start the to capturing with this icon, or you can also go for capture and give start. Go for the browser which is in the Linux. So test PHP is this is one of the website where you can perform these actions and practice for yourself. So the packets are captured. Stop capturing the packets. You can go back to capture and stop it, or you can also stop it here. Apply filter for HTTP. There's some issue in my network. It's not getting logged in. Previously it happened.
Sir, we can perform this WASAC in Windows also, no?
Sorry.
We can perform this
Yeah.
WASAC in Windows also.
Yes, you can. This is completely a GUI tool. You can't use this in command line interface. You also have Nmap in GUI. You can also install Nmap in Windows itself, the graphical user interface thing. See, this time this got captured. So you can see this 200 OK. So this is the network packet. You can see the username, that is Pratham, and Deshik, the password. It got captured. Was that clear? Guys, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Got the steps?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in the same way, you have many other tools here which you can learn. But as these sessions were concentrated on Linux, I'm Kali Linux basically. So I just gave an overview of the tools how to work in the command line interface. For example, I took the Nmap, and for the GUI interface, I took the example of that Wireshark thing. So there are many other things in Kali Linux. Uh, Specifically, these things are designed, and these tools are done for specific purposes. If you go for digital forensics, there are forensics tools, autopsy, Africa Imager, and many other tools. For the password cracking, majorly use Hydra or John the Ripper. Also, for brute forcing attack, you can use burp suits. So there are many other tools here. You can only see for just for information gathering, which is just the basic phase of cyber security, the basic phase of ethical hacking. For DNS analysis, you have three tools. For IDS and IPS, that's intrusion detection system and prevention system, you have these two. Live host identification, you have these tools. So just for information gathering, you have a plenty of tools where each tool itself is a big modules. Just focus on the things which you need to learn on. Just like I told, there will be a domain where you can't find any vulnerabilities. There will be some subdomains where you need to go through. In the same way, when cybersecurity and ethical hacking is a domain, there are many other job roles under that. So focus on your particular interest. So this was all about Kali Linux. So this was today's session, and in tomorrow's session we'll be dealing with the shell script and file management processes. Any questions or any doubts on today's topics which we covered? The concepts and the topics which we covered today, I'll be sending you the detailed notes of that in the uh, group, including the nmap and nmap commands, and also the commands of the basic commands of this one, command line interface, that is Linux operating system commands.
Great.
Yes, what? Yeah, it was very interesting. Pratham explained each and every concept very thoroughly. It was very nice from my end.
No, everything was okay, but sometime doing parallelly not able to do because we are also doing, and sometime sir went forward, so not able to capture the real time. Okay.
If you guys have any doubts or while practicing the things which I sent today, if you have any of the queries, you can contact me through LinkedIn. Uh, the LinkedIn profile is in the chat box.
Hello.
Hello, I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya, Nairobi. And nice to see you too.
Hello, ma'am.
Bye bye
Okay,
all.
ma'am. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Thanks. Bye.